Welcome to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jewelers Studio. I'm Bill Delaney, Sandy Eisenberg, and Mr. Steve Ramey. Hello. And we've got a lot on our plate today, a whole bunch of stuff. We do. And we've been laughing in the back room for quite a while on this one. But number one that we've got here is this country is scared to death. And we all understand where this thing is. Yeah. I know. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. Okay, the alga bloom is more like a bouquet.
Effervescent.
And if they quit dredging the river, it would be less of a bouquet as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, microchipped chickens is on the agenda. Now this is gonna blow everybody's mind. Private parts. Let me express this. Private female parts are being made into jewelry. Someone called Jaffe. No, somebody called Jaffe. He's got to buy into this.
Oh, wait till you hear this.
Oh, this is something else on that one. Okay, this is Love My 419. We're happy you joined us. We'll be back after this message. Stay tuned.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419. And without Love My 419, how do you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses, and things that make up the 419? So stop into Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them, bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
More of Love My 419 in a moment, but right now we have Mr. Jeff Jaffe.
Good morning.
It's always a pleasure, bud.
Jeffrey. Good morning. I'm really excited. It looks like you got a big show.
It was big shoe.
Very big.
Yes.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be
it
fun.
has been
Very
so far.
big.
Well.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of content.
You got to go with the flow.
I know, but
Did you bring any jewelry?
I brought.
He's reaching.
I talk about
I
our.
thought he had a gun. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
You shouldn't be bringing that up.
I know.
We already talked about.
Yeah, no kidding. We talk about our custom work all the time, right?
Yes.
And this is one I just happened to be working on.
Oh.
And it's a real pretty little ring. We do like a computer drawing.
Oh, that's a beautiful
CAD drawing of.
That's beautiful.
These are some rings that people have had. This is actually but this is a princess cut diamond and some baguettes. Somebody's had this ring probably since the 80s, and we're updating it for her.
Is mine a princess?
You're a princess.
No,
I'm a
he's
queen.
a queen.
Yeah.
And he's
I'll
a
just
princess.
be
anyway. We'll be back. We'll be back together again sometime.
Yes, we will.
And we'll be back with more of my love.
Love
my 419 in a moment. Stay tuned. Maybe I'll get my teeth fixed in the meantime.
I hope so.
Welcome back to Love My 419. When these guys are done laughing, I'm Bill, Sandy, and Steve.
Like we've always said, another reason to go to the app.
This is true. This is true. Okay, we've got the sad story. It's hard to bring it back down, but this will do it.
Yes.
It's been a tough week.
Yeah, it has been. And
it's,
my God, enough is enough is enough is enough. But I don't know what we're going to be able to do about it. But, we got the Vegas. We got murder in Virginia, Orlando,
Sandy Hook,
the
church,
Boston Marathon.
I mean,
all of these things. Yeah, the church down south where you walk in.
Stop?
I don't know if it is.
And just my personal platform. When I first heard this story, and I was mad because I was when is this going to stop?
It's not. I think it's going to get worse. You'll get copycat killers.
This is true.
Well, then you got to look at it too, because how many times when we find out who was involved, it always reverts back to a mental condition. So that's why I'm a big advocate for making sure, monies are appropriated to help these people for mental health.
This never should have gone away.
Right.
The thing is, the psychiatrists say, we'll cure it. I'll give them medicines and it'll cure them. No. They don't take them. So what do we have? We have these people going around just being nuts and doing what they want.
Everything that I had seen on television this past week, that he was just a really nice guy, never was in trouble with the law.
No.
Extremely wealthy, owned properties. I mean, well educated. So, I mean,
Why?
Something ticked him off.
Yeah.
What?
Something ticked him
You know,
off.
hopefully we're going to find out what it
Well,
is. You know.
And
I don't
then
know
not to mention, we've gotten the North Korea conflict that's still waiting in the wings.
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. That little
Well,
whiz banger over there, I don't know, he's something else.
Well, the big problem is, and it concerns me, if Tillerson is trying to negotiate with them and the president says, don't waste your time, well, don't waste your time, Don. Excuse me, somebody's going to end up killing millions of people because somebody didn't want to waste anybody's time,
Right.
which
Well,
is asinine.
look what we did in the wars. We
Not
dropped two
another-
bombs and that ended that.
Right,
Okay,
right.
now with them over there, we know exactly where these sites are.
Right.
We know where they are.
Right.
So the military is really on top of this. I have total faith in what they're trying to do.
I absolutely
But
do
if
too.
this little punk doesn't want to go along with what's going on, boom,
Right.
send a rocket. You know where the sun don't shine.
And it might happen. I mean, it just
Well,
might happen.
well,
Keep it
that's-
away from us. Keep it away
Yeah,
from us
well,
and everybody else.
Good luck on that.
I like the way they applaud over there. How well disciplined
They're very
they are.
programmed.
Oh, let's
Yes.
oh man.
And
Well-
talk about brainwashed.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, and then the sad part, we reflect on everything that's happened through the week and everything that's going on in the state of affairs with this is tough for kids. And I remember this past week I had one of my kids. I coach gymnastics at
Yeah.
Acceleration, and that's my thing, is to make gymnastics practice, the 3 hours that I have them, the most fun, most lighthearted it could be, because just think about some of these kids
What they're
that
seeing.
are seeing the access to this
Right.
news and what their minds and the fear that they have. I mean, we're scared as adults. Put your place in the mind of like a small
Yeah,
child.
you got a point
Right.
there.
Yeah.
You
It's
got
Like
a
my
real point there.
grandkids, after 9/11, they did not want to see anything. I mean, they were absolutely petrified.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tough time we live in.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
a very tough time.
Let's hope we can go back to the way it used to be many years
Yeah.
ago, but we'll never
From
see
your
that
lips
again.
to God's ears.
I know.
Amen, yeah.
We'll probably never see it again.
Yep.
But anyway, I think we'll take a break right now. We'll be back right after this. Please stay with us.
Done.
Well, even though you said alga bloom, I was like, give him a break.
It is.
It's algae.
No, it's algal. Algal bloom.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, read the.
You can say, wait,
Yeah.
I'm not going back.
The
I
pure
don't give a
science.
shit.
No, I know what I'm talking about.
Who cares?
They
it's
know
Yeah.
what
green?
I'm talking about.
Who cares? It's green.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve. Steve, what do we got, buddy?
Well, you know what? I was just craving sitting here. I'm like, I got the munchies. And what better than Rachel Michaels popcorn? Fall is here,
Ta-da.
and she's got pumpkin pop. Just imagine
You're
white
kidding.
caramel with just a light hint of pumpkin in it. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Close your eyes.
You make
Pumpkin pop.
anything.
But
What?
you can get it free if you tell them how much you love.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
It worked.
What do we say? Love my 419. Way
I was
to
thinking
go,
about
folks.
it too much. I got tongue tied. But no, go in there, tell her how much you love us, and get your free bag. There you
Okay,
go.
super. Well, I hate to hit on this after we talked about popcorn,
Popcorn.
but
Right.
the alga bloom or algae bloom.
It's green.
Not well. Yeah, it is green.
Thick.
So what do we do about it?
Complain.
Complain and quit dredging the river. As far as I'm concerned, can you let that go for a while? Seriously?
Well,
because you're digging up all the crap that was down there for years and years and years.
Yeah, but
because
what
that's
about
where
the
we dumped our.
farmers dumping
What about
chemicals?
the farmers don't want to put all of that stuff on their land?
know that.
They're coming around to doing it. Now what are you going to blame it on?
I don't know, climate change.
How about
Well, the worst
county
part
commissioners?
about
We'll
it,
blame it on them.
the worst part about it is because now with it getting further into the Maumee River, it's affecting like boating and tourism because
Yucky.
now a lot of people they're not booking, the boat rides that they
Right.
used to. They're not
Right.
doing a lot
So
of
it's
that
an
type-
economic
Well, they're taking them.
Yeah,
They're
because-
taking them in different areas, Steve,
Right.
because
But
it's
an
not all. It's on the
it's-
western part,
Right.
but they can go out a little bit east and
But
do all the
it's
fishing
still,
they want.
it still becomes an economic
It
loss.
does.
For
Well,
a lot
sure,
of these
sure.
folks.
because there's
Yeah.
an uncertainty and people they don't. I've even heard some people just downtown. I was sitting there. They're like there was a smell like I don't really know if it was the water, but it's again it puts fear. What are we really
it's the
dealing
poop they're
with?
dredging up off
Well,
the
there you
riverbed. That's what I think.
Well, let's
anyway.
move to chickens.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is interesting. So after more than a year of debate,
what, Steve?
so after more than a year of debate at city council meetings, the Perrysburg chicken debate is finally settled.
Yay!
So this is interesting. So city council decided that neighbors can keep their hens
Yes,
provided they're microchipped.
right.
Can you imagine that? So Dr. Kristen Thomas, a veterinarian from the Toledo Zoo, she goes to say, you know what, she's microchipped ostriches, emus, and other big birds, and now her and her team are going out to Perrysburg chipping chickens.
Chip chicking.
Chipping chickens. Could you imagine now?
Chip
You're
chicken.
driving to Popeyes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I have
Well,
a chip
around
in
in
my
the front.
tooth.
I'd like to order a 3-piece. Speaking of the microchip, sir. 3-piece.
First of all, why would these
I need my biscuit.
people in Perrysburg spend hours on 36 chickens?
Can I have some rice?
I'm calling the Colonel. Enough of this.
I need a pepper. Pepper with my
Colonel.
chicken.
Colonel Saunders, we got 36 chickens for you.
Speaking of the microchip, please. Please come around to
I
the
think I
front.
got a piece of microchip.
That is that cracks me.
Oh.
up. That
I
cracks
think
me
it's the
up.
dumbest use of political time / people's time.
Yeah.
Do those guys
Oh,
in
silly
Perrysburg
stuff.
get paid
And the
for
money.
chicken?
Well, and the Toledo Zoo sent vets out there this past week, and they microchipped 34 chickens.
Good
I
for
don't know.
them.
Are you allowed to say asinine on television?
You just
I
did.
think so. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
This may be one of the most asinine
my
things
God.
I've ever heard of
Wow.
coming out of a political subdivision.
Well, my daughter and her husband are not microwaving their chickens because they don't live in that area. So
Good.
there.
Well,
So
I know.
there.
And they're cute.
The one thing that might not be asinine, what's going on in Maumee.
What's that?
Maumee City Council approved marijuana zoning.
Yeah.
Puff, puff, man. Puff, puff.
We got a member of the
Puff,
audience
the
here that's
magic
just going
dragon.
Puff,
crazy.
puff, pass, everybody. So,
Puff, 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 the magic
selling my
dragon.
house and moving out to Maumee, everybody.
Okay.
Puff, the
Yes.
magic dragon.
So with the
Magic
5-1 vote, okay,
the
there was
one?
only one. Councilman Brent Buer cast the lone no vote.
Oh.
But yes, so they are now.
Poor Brent.
They've got an area designated in Maumee, undisclosed, where
Undisclosed.
they will be able to zone and have the growing
People
of
will find out
marijuana.
where that is. They'll
There you
out
go.
Cherry picking at night.
Wow. So here's what you do. I got it right now.
Okay.
You drive through Maumee, you pick up a dime bag. After you've had it and you got the munchies, go get a chip chicken in Perrysburg.
There you go. Right in there.
There you go.
We'll be right
Can
back.
you believe that it's early in the morning? We're already crazed, so there's something wrong.
Okay, we'll be right back with stories you need to know.
Or
right
not.
after this message. Stay tuned.
Or not.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve. Steve, what do you got, buddy?
Well, you know what? I can't help but think about the responders this past week. And with the local
yeah.
flavor, one of
Right.
our sponsors, 360 Painting, is giving 15% off to our first responders. We're talking about our men in blue, our police, and our firemen. So I think that's
all
really,
of these people.
really, he does a really good job.
Randy is very generous.
And
He's a
sheriff's
great guy.
deputies.
And sheriff's
And
deputies.
his pictures
it's
are just
awesome.
Just check them.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we got the right ones this
We
week,
do.
don't we?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
All right.
awesome.
All right.
Good, I'm glad we
Okay.
got the right picture.
Yes.
Right.
And thank you, Randy. These are stories
Poor
you need to
Randy.
know.
The 419 stories you need to know.
There's that guy again.
God.
That voice.
It's irritating. Putz.
Haunting.
I
Just
can't
haunting.
stand them. I really
Haunting.
can't. All right. These are stories. Police offers ride-alongs and citizens classes. You're interested in that?
This is kind of cool. I mean, because
Our director's interested, I think.
It's kind of cool. So what they're doing is they have posted a poll on Twitter when people can go to it and they can either say yay or nay, and they have an opportunity to, via the internet, to see and go along on police rides.
Oh, that's cool.
Some people are interested. Me, not so much.
Not so much.
Not so much, but
Yeah, well.
some people are. But you can do that. I love
Okay.
it. Yes.
Well, let's go to Mancy's opening, the Ideal Hot Dog.
Mancy's Ideal is opening. It has
Back to
opened
the way
this
it
past
used to be.
Tuesday.
Yes.
Whatever I guess is contributed is for Ronald McDonald House.
Yes.
And the Mancys have always been very philanthropic in the community. They really do a nice work, and they have excellente food and wonderful service.
Right.
They
Well, I
always
think
have.
it's
They always
cool
have.
because they're calling the restaurant the Ideal, which actually was the original name
Right.
of the original restaurant back on Phillips Avenue. It was supposed to
Right.
be called the Ideal. So I think that's kind of cool. So this past week, I think.
That's kind of neat. That
Yes,
is
yes,
very
yes,
neat.
yes.
The Islamic Center of Toledo is having a blood drive.
Yep.
This
For-
is great.
Yeah.
I think this is great. So what Bill's talking about is the Islamic Center of Perrysburg
Right.
is actually open to the community. You can come in and you can give blood
Right.
for some of the victims there in Las Vegas.
Vegas,
I think
right.
that's
Yeah.
very, very,
I
very
think
cool.
that's very cool.
I'm even thinking about doing it. The last time I tried to do that was way back when, and I almost passed out. So I've been
well,
reluctant.
now they
but
give you cookies and they give you.
They give you
oranges.
cookies?
They give you cookies.
Well,
and
maybe
oranges.
out there they'll give us baklava.
That would even.
Oh,
be better.
That'd be even
okay.
better.
I'll go.
Yes.
I'll do it
Baklava and
twice. Can you
herbal
do it
tea.
twice in the same day?
Hey, I'm good
Yes.
to go.
Oh,
You
okay.
know.
Baklava,
No, you
yes.
can only do
Baklava.
one.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It's
Um,
really called baklava.
Yeah, that. Yeah. I
Okay,
love it.
nomination. What's nominations? TCP? What is
Yes, yes.
What is that?
Oh,
So-
Toledo City Paper.
Toledo-
Oh, Toledo City
We
Paper.
need some people to
We should have
please.
won
Yeah.
the last three, but
Yes.
We got
we didn't.
we got
It was kind of
Jens
rigged,
is
I
what
think,
we
isn't it?
got.
We got Opal Covey.
We got Jens, as we say on the street, and
That's the other cackling
we
end in the
want,
background.
we want our viewers to nominate us and vote for us. You can do that up until October 20th.
That's right.
Wow, okay.
So you see this? This is what we got in the last few years, okay? This needs to be gold.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
just saying.
Yes.
Gold and
You
huge.
should send that.
You did a
to
good
that
job
little
blowing
guy
that up,
in
though,
North
Steve.
Korea.
Well, I am talented.
Yes, you are.
Send that
Okay,
to
you
the
get me
little-
starting like talk like
Is
that.
that
I
the
don't know what
little
to
guy
do.
in North Korea there?
Yeah,
great
that him?
director.
Yeah.
That's
Un.
Un. Yeah, we're calling him Un. There you go.
What a putz. What a putz he is.
But there you go. I hope people vote for us.
I hope you
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
putz means.
No, what is it?
I can't tell you.
Not on air? You can't?
Have to kill
Well,
you.
he's a putz, that guy over there. I don't care what I'm calling him.
Vote for me. Vote for me.
Ay, 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 ay.
I think we've gone far enough with this, okay? Listen, we'll be back after this message. Please stay tuned. There's more frivolity coming. Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve, and this is kind of our new segment
Yes.
called Nobody Cares. Okay. The Toledo Zoo leopard. What is the story there?
Well, they got this new leopard, which
And
is
they have
from
a new giraffe,
a new giraffe, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a rare species. It's part of the endangered,
Yeah, but
but
nobody cares.
I do.
Okay, she does. Good.
Somebody save our producer.
There's another
will ya?
Chick-fil-A. Is that?
Chick-fil-A.
Ah,
Yeah.
please.
Wonder if this one has a
Whoopee.
chip in it.
Might have.
I don't know.
It might have, but
Well, 5 new restaurants on Secor Road. You think anybody's going to drive on Secor Road? Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Okay. But they care about private parts.
Yes.
Steve, I'm not even going to
Somebody,
touch
Mike,
this.
so this is an interesting story. So this 28-year-old woman who was a former model went, let's just say, for the sake of cleanliness on our show, had an operation on her lady part. Well, many people would have discarded, but she decided to turn it into designer jewelry.
Watch out. Watch out, Jeffy.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the samples he
This
gets
is
in.
a British model that somehow, some way, decided she would turn it into jewelry. Could you imagine?
Oh, you need a nice necklace.
I got a nice necklace, and she sounds like a real whack
Just
job.
imagine you're at a cocktail party and you're wearing this ring. Hey, look at
what
my
I
ring.
got.
It's made of me. You know?
Do you know how disgusting that is?
Well, it's
I
for
saw
real.
this story.
And, you know,
Now that's something we
care
definitely
about.
care about.
Now, you guys laugh about it. It wouldn't be so funny if you used the foreskin after a circumcision.
circumcision.
that.
There's that. More jewelry.
More jewelry.
Yay!
Hey, who doesn't need a choker?
I know.
Somebody tell me why I decided to go on your show. Because I am having second, third, and 20 thoughts about it.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up, folks. I mean, this is for real.
It's for
this
real.
for real.
And ask if
Okay.
anybody cares.
We'll have to ask.
I don't.
We'll have to ask Jeff about that.
Okay,
what
you
he
ready to take
thinks.
this down the?
Well,
you know,
yeah.
we're going
like
down
we
the-
said, it was a tough week, and
It
we had
was.
some significant people.
My hero, number
pass
one,
away. Yeah,
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh.
He went out with a smile on his face,
Yes,
buddy. I want to tell you.
he did.
You bet.
Somebody go get the producer.
He's
I
in
think
the-
he's having a heart
he
attack.
just passed out.
He's
over
in the
there.
Big Bunny mansion in the sky.
Oh,
Yes,
he's getting his virgins. I
And
don't know
Monty
about
Hall.
Muslims,
Monty Hall.
Yep.
What was it? Price? Not Price is Right. What was the one?
Let's make a deal.
Let's
Let's make a deal. Yeah.
And then we have
Tom Petty.
Tom
Yes,
Petty.
he did. No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
yes.
And then he died.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry to hear that, but
resurrected.
and
Now he's gone.
Down.
But great music. I'm thinking of the song "Free Fallin'." What a song! I love
Yeah,
Tom Petty.
Well,
Oh, a lot
unfortunately,
of people,
drugs.
yeah.
do-
Refugee. That was my man.
Yeah,
That was my
well,
jam.
drugs do bad things to good people.
Well, there's that.
I quit listening to music in '59.
Wow.
So
yeah, those are some great people that passed away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll be back
Tough
after
week.
this message. I'm sorry
Tough
to interrupt.
week. I'm sorry.
Stay
Always
tuned.
interrupt.
We've got some more stuff coming up. Stay with us. Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, and Steve. Steve, what do we got here?
Fun. But we're going to talk about.
Oh.
We laugh when we come on. We're laughing a lot, and we can't stress enough. This is the reason why you need to go to the app. So it's a
Yes.
business link, it's an entertainment network, and you can listen to Love My 419 Radio. So if you don't want to see us, you can
Which is okay,
listen.
too.
You can listen
Yes,
to us. So
yes.
I'm telling you.
And there's times that we don't want to see you either.
You think
so,
we're funny now?
Yeah.
Go on there. You're
Yeah.
really
By
gonna
the way,
see some funny.
you out there, put your pants back on and
That's
watch TV.
right.
Thank you very much. Anyway, the apple butter thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, some fun stuff in the 419. We
Oh,
got the
that's a
Apple
fun.
Butter Fest.
Right,
It's
and be
so
sure to
Up
meet
fun.
in
all
Grand
those great
Rapids,
places out there.
Ohio.
Yeah.
It is fun.
Fun.
Hi, Dave.
Fun.
Good to see you. I've known Dave for a long time.
Great for the family. And then another great thing, we've got the Luminous Lights Festival at the Toledo Zoo. So this is interesting because
yeah.
it's 500 lanterns in the shapes of animals and botanicals, and they're positioned to tell little mini stories throughout the zoo. So I think that's kind of cool.
That's
Well, the zoo
terrific.
always comes up with good stuff.
Yes.
How about Little Boo?
Little
in
Boo.
the zoo?
I
For
love
the
it.
babies.
Little Boo at the Zoo begins October 19th, and it's a trick or treat for, those preschoolers and toddlers,
Yeah.
those little ghosts and goblins, and that's cool. And by the way, people are wondering what time Apple Butter Fest starts. It starts at 10 o'clock
Oh,
in the
we
morning.
forgot. Okay,
So,
good. Glad
Yeah,
you threw
so
that in there.
finish up watching us
Yeah,
and
and then get
go
your
to
panties out
Grand
there to the
Rapids.
Apple Butter Fest.
It's a fun family day. It
It
really
is.
is cool.
Yeah, so some fun things in
Yeah.
the 419. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll be
Are we
back
done?
in a moment with our final thoughts, should we have any. And stay tuned. We'll see what happens here. Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy,
I
Steve.
thought I was Sandy.
That's what I said, wasn't
anymore.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I say
This
anymore.
is Steve.
Yeah.
Okay. I did. Sandy, Steve.
Oh, Bill, what's your name?
That's me.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
This is final thoughts. Steve?
Well, you know what? In light of the events that happened this week, I can't help remember, again, we're talking about how a lot of this seems to always stem back to the mental condition that people are faced with. We live in trying times here, and I think it would behoove us to really, when you're asking a friend of yours how they're doing, listen, because they might be able to tell you something that, gives you an inclination to what's really going on with them. So listen a little bit more.
Yeah, listen more, talk less. Look who's saying that.
What? I do. I listen once in a while.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very seldom.
Very seldom.
And
That's
what
true.
is your final thought?
My final thought is
now you
that
got
the
one.
water today smells like chlorine bleach, which is not a good taste for water.
If they would run the faucet a little bit back there, I think you'd get some good water coming out of that.
I don't know.
Because it's not used that much, and that's the problem. It
Well,
stays stagnant.
it's terrible though.
But there's nothing wrong with our water, though, Sandy. Nothing. It's in the clear constantly. So I don't even know why they put this thing on television all the time. Anyway, are we done with that one or not?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Clorox.
Right.
It doesn't smell right, does it?
Mm-mm.
Poo-poo.
It's not a lovely bouquet of effervescence and freshness.
That's not what you said a while ago.
Well, no.
I think it was a little more vile than that or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to throw this one thing out there.
Oh, good.
I am not getting channel 36 on my television because they're having a dispute with 11, which is 36, and blah, blah. Okay?
Yeah, but tell them
so
what's
I
your
call,
cable. What's your cable? What's your cable?
the dish.
The dish.
Yeah.
He has the dish.
Anyway, I called them. And I said, look, I really don't care about your feuds back and forth. I want the channel back.
Right.
There are certain shows I want to see on there. The news is at 10.
Right.
I go to bed at 10:30. I like to see that.
Right.
All right. I don't care what you do in that.
Right.
I am the customer. This is what I want, and I want it settled.
You
so
tell them, Bill.
I did. And I said, if you don't, I will go back to Buckeye, and that'll be it. All right. There you have it.
There you go. Ding, ding. In this
What
corner.
the heck was the point of that? You were supposed to say I haven't done it yet.
Boy, did she change that around. No, you were supposed to say, have you done it yet? And my double take would have been, no.
Well, but
Oh,
you
nice
said
going,
that
Sandy.
you had.
I'm glad we rehearsed that beforehand. Blah, blah, blah. All right.
Or boring.
See you next week.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Maybe.
That's it. Maybe. Bam.